Welcome to Think Differently with Myra Passel. My intent for creating this platform was to create a space for encouragement and interactions that promote positive self growth. As people, we are connected to one another in different ways. Maybe we are connected by the label of family, friends, workplace environment, or through similar experiences, but we are connected to each other. No matter what that connection is to us, it is important to try to create and stay in a place of encouragement and have experiences and interactions that promote positive self growth. But we can't do this in isolation. We have to interact with one another and we depend on each other. This is why I always refer to the idea of community and building your community wisely. And again, like I pointed out earlier, this could be your professional workplace environment, community, or it could be your personal friendship environment, community. Previous generations have said they have the saying birds of a feather flock together, which basically means that like-minded people tend to find each other and form a group. This statement can be applied both in a positive way and also in a negative way, depending on what's going on in that group. But there's exceptions to the rule. But let me give you something to think about. Many times, whoever and whatever we are surrounding ourselves with is what we tend to become or mimic. So if you are surrounding yourself by motivated and driven people, like those are your friends, they're go-getters, then eventually that's going to rub off on you. And you're going to become a motivated, driven person. You're going to try to figure out how you can be just as successful as the people around you. If you surround yourself with people who drink and smoke, then most likely at some point you're going to start indulging in that same behavior as well. So if you are wanting to be successful at something, then increase your knowledge about the information, but then surround yourself with people that already are successful at doing what you want to become because they already have that firsthand knowledge that they can share with you so you can avoid maybe possible pitfalls or mistakes. They've done it, they've walked it, they've lived it, and they can share and impart that knowledge on you. So you can go to school and learn the ins and outs of being a teacher or a doctor or any profession. But unless you have that hands on experience, it's pretty useless. And if you want to be successful at these careers or whatever it is that you want to do, even if it's an internet creator, then just dive in it and immerse yourself in it and have that community. Your community, y'all, can be online. You can have an online community. Community is could be your followers, could be the people that you are following that have knowledge out there that you want. So your community doesn't necessarily have to be physically around you. You have the luxury of the internet to build that community so that it works for you. When it go to that phrase of birds of a feather flock together, then sometimes you have to change who you are flying with. Change your community. And that's okay because if you're trying to learn how to do something and you're rolling or in line with people that don't know it, they can't impart anything. They can't help you get to where you want to go. So you have to surround yourself with like-minded people in the direction that you want to go. If you are a procrastinator and you don't want to be a procrastinator anymore, get with people who don't procrastinate because then you will start learning some of the things that they do that help them stay on top of things, especially if you're in school and or even on your job and you have deadlines and things. Get yourself around a team that really gets things done because then you'll learn how to not put things off and not be a procrastinator. But be conscious of who you are putting in your community and latching yourself with and flying yourself, in that flock because what you don't want to do is find yourself with a group that cut corners to be successful. So, hey, they are always on top of what they're doing. They never procrastinate, so you hook up with them, but then you find out they cheating. And that's how they stay ahead. So then you're going to learn to cheat to stay ahead. And that's the kind of stuff you want to avoid. So be careful about the people that you are surrounding yourself with. Don't let it just be based on title. You may want to dig deeper and look at some of the behaviors of how and why they're being successful as well. So, with that said, be sure to watch and listen to the people that you have in your community that you are building. This is Think Differently with Myra Passel. Remember, build your community wisely.